So, you want to learn about Japanese knives, but with so many names like Gyuto or Santoku, Nakiri, it's hard to know where to start. Hi, it's Jack from Headface. Today, we are gonna over the essential you need to know about Japanese knives, especially if you are a beginner. Whether you cook at home, just started culinary school, or simply wanted to make cooking easier, this guide will help you choose the right knife for you. I will keep it short and to the point, but also cover the must-know information. Today, I will explain Japanese knives by profile. That means the side V shape of the blade. This profile makes a big difference in how you use the knife. When you cut, the cross section is called geometry, but I won't go deep into that today. Both topics at once would be too much. Here's the conclusion first. If you want your first Japanese knife, get a Gyuto and Petty. I will explain why while also showing other knife types. When choosing a knife, think about profile, hardness, thickness and handle. Steel is big topic. For beginners, stainless steel is the safe choice. Always check hardness marked as HRC. 54 to 56 is normal entry level. Above the 58 is professional grade. If you need to use it in rough work, choose a thick blade, 3mm plus. If you want more detail, go thinner, under 2.5mm. Handles are usually D-shape or octagonal shape. I prefer the octagonal. It grips better and slip less. First is the Gyuto, the Japanese chef's knife. After the Meiji era, Japan adopted Western food culture. Meat became common, so they needed a knife to cut meat. The Western chef's knife came in and the Gyuto was born. The name means cow sword. The most Gyuto are 21 to 24 cm. They are thin and sharp and used for almost everything. It looks similar to Western chef's knife, but the handle is lighter. The balance is near the center or blade side. That makes it easier to use in different way, not just the rocking. It is the one knife you must have. Second is the Kiritsuke. In traditional kaiseki cuisine, the Kiritsuke was said to be the symbol of the cuisine, so only the head chef can use it. I also heard this story from my senior, but I've never seen it actually restricted in use. So it might be more of the marketing story. A Kiritsuke Gyuto is almost the same as a Gyuto. A shorter version called Bunka is close to a Santoku. They feel a little different, but not too much. If you want more unique profile, pick Kiritsuke or Bunka instead. Personally, I prefer Bunka. The straight tip looks cooler than the round tip of the Santoku. Third is the Petty, also called a utility knife. The word comes from French
petit, petit.
meaning small. It comes to Japan in the same era as the Gyuto. Most are around 150mm. The Petty is good in hand for peeling or trimming. It also works well on the cutting board. It's so useful that it can replace a paring knife. With Gyuto and a Petty, you can cover almost all cooking tasks. Fourth is the Santoku. The word means three virtues. Usually it means meat, fish, and vegetables. So it is a knife that can handle all three. While Gyuto was more common for professional chefs, the Santoku was designed for home kitchens. It's shorter, around 180mm. The edge is flatter. That makes it good for slicing and chopping, but it is not as good for rocking cuts. You can, but not that comfortable than Gyuto. It became very popular in Japan's small kitchens, and now even German brands like Jolin and Wusthof make Santoku. It started as a Japanese home knife, but now it's used worldwide. If the Gyuto feels too long or heavy, the Santoku is a great option. Fifth is the Nakiri, the vegetable knife. The word literally means vegetable cutter. It developed in Edo period when people ate more vegetable at home. The blade is rectangular and very flat, so it touches the cutting board fully even when chopping. This prevents uncut bits. The square tip is also good for scooping vegetables. Because it's not pointed, many Japanese homes use it as a general knife. Professional chefs also like it, and it developed further into the Usuba, a single-bevel pro knife. Finally, the three classic single-bevel knives. Traditional Japanese knives are single-bevel. Each shape has a special purpose. Deba, heavy, thick spine, used to cut fish and bones. Yanagiba, as known as sashimi knife, long and narrow blade, made for slicing sashimi. Usuba, very flat, used for vegetables and decorative cuts. These knives are cool, but not beginner-friendly. They cut differently from double single-bevel knives. If you try to use them the same way, the cut will lean to one side. It takes skill and practice. That was a look at the main Japanese knife profiles. There are many more knives, but they are minor in use. So for beginners, it's not that important. In conclusion, the essential set is Gyuto or Kiritsuke with Petty. If long knives feels uncomfortable, choose Santoku or Bunka with Petty. Later, as your skills or job become more specialized, you can add other knives one by one. I hope this helped you build your own knife set. If this video was helpful, please like, subscribe, and turn on the notification.